to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
My heart rate's crazy. There we go. Now it works. Ray tracing, man. Why are you butt naked? Hey, yo? Why are you naked like that? What? Fat and naked? Bro, look at his cheeks, bro. Next to his cheeks. Imagine the bugs going up your butt. Oh, what the? The hell? Oh, a lot of voices in his head. Sprint, fatty. He don't sprint for long. That makes sense. He's fat, so you know. Big boy. That's a big boy. What the fuck is that? The shadow. I don't know. Oh, hell no. I feel like something big's gonna come at the end of this. You're in a park forest or something? Like a park forest or something? Don't mind me, I'm just naked. Oh no, he done. Yeah, yo? Back up. Oh! Oh no, he did. Yo? This is crazy.
What the fuck?
That's fucking insane. That's such a great start to a game. Like, what? It's already better in Bramble. Wow. That's a great intro. Great intro. That's a hell of an intro. Hopefully you can hear me over the game volume. I know it's loud.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
Sad life of working.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
And sips at the same time.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
That's where it happened.
Time to get to work.
Detective work, let's go.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear?
Perhaps.
Check out that map.
Perhaps.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
Like a little pop-ups. Did you see that?
I think I hear someone.
You don't. Okay.
Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
All right. Witch's ladle. Who the hell named these? Bro, these all seem like very dangerous places. Witch's hut, Crow's foot hills, Cauldron Lake Shore. Yeah, all the Witch's Lake. Yeah, they're just begging for people to die here, ain't they? Rental cabins? Why would you rent a? Oh my god, ain't no way. Remind me never to rent a cabin in the woods, okay? Not doing it.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
When are those damn feds gonna show up, Mulligan?
The hell's that?
Federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene.
Oh.
He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Sounds about right.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
I mentioned the city folk.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took him back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell him I'm here waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
Get to the crime
Before we get to
scene.
the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
How do
I
I
need
read?
to think through the facts of the case.
Okay, this is what I was wondering. You can access the case board inside the mine place. Interesting.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
There's a mental technique that allows to analyze clues and progress the investigation. Okay. Murders have occurred around the town of Bright Falls, and finding the connections will help our search for the killer. Murder method? Slight difference in murders, bloating, only bodies, but not cause of death. Chest trauma, exposure to water post-mortem. Bruising, gashes, experience bloating. That's weird. All victims reported missing in 2010. I don't know how old this, time we're in right now. I don't know.
See, you're
Oh.
already hard at
Okay.
work, Anderson. Close to cracking it.
We're just getting started.
Does
Let's
not
head down the hill
pause.
to the crime scene.
It does not pause the game, so be mindful of the nearby enemies. Okay.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that have the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
Could be.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Where else?
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to...
If he's on me.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool.
I didn't even notice
Hunting
they said
down
that.
Psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What?
They trying to
Those
tell
are
us something?
real? You guys hiring?
Thornton, he's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
You unlocked your first key image. You can place it on the case board inside the mine place. Okay. So I can see active clues. The key image can be selected.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Okay. Begins a new line of investigation. All right. Cool, cool. When a key image is placed, it will prompt a new question. Another body has been found in the woods near Bright Falls. Perfect timing. Need to see if this is linked to the killings we're here to investigate. Okay. Oh, this is kind of cool. It's like literally like an investigation. That's kind of cool. You can collect clues from the body to progress the investigation. Okay. That's kind of cool, actually. It kind of reminds me of like CSI or some shit.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. The killer left the heart right next to the body. Inside stab wound, chest cut open, heart removed.
Okay. Okay, there we go. I don't know what it was doing. That's weird.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Okay, the clues have been resolved. The open question and unlocked the deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. Okay.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Was he killed here or brought here after? For display.
Multiple sets of footprints. I assume that'd be under killers. I would assume. Yeah, heavy blood splatter on table. That would be victim. There we go. Okay, I guess it's the killers, I guess?
Footprints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Multiple assailants present. Messy scene, crime of passion, premeditated.
Did they plan for the murder to happen here? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
They literally drank beer and got drunk before they killed somebody. That's crazy.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over.
Okay, tripod.
Was it for a camera? Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard
13
a word
years
about
ago.
him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Clues that can be discovered by speaking to people as well as by examining your surroundings. Okay. Thornton. The victim is Robert Nightingale. Last seen in Bright Falls 13 years ago. 13 years ago. Alright, this victim. Okay. No one's heard from this guy in 13 years. Why surface now? Where has he been? Oh, he's been given up, I guess? I don't know. Seems like it.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Alright, so icons on the bottom left corner indicate that critical content is available in the mine place. Gotcha. Sure,
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to
Dead.
that story.
But no happy ending.
No happy ending. Nope, that's for sure.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Alright, so Nightingale went off the deep end. FBI fired him.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Victim ID'd Robert Nightingale, former FBI agent, mental state questionable at time of disappearance. Okay, so drop off on their body. I assume that's... There we go. Okay. Alright, gotcha. Staking out the spot, having a cold one while they waited for our victim. Yeah, pretty much.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
Okay. Victim came from question mark.
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
You can use profiling inside Saga's Mon plays to get inside the heads of suspects and victims. That sounds fucking cool. Hold on. Seeing her intuition, Saga can discover new clues by profiling people of interest. Okay. Missing person, ritual murder. So, okay, let's look at this.
Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Interesting.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
After 13 years?
It goes click. Lights are off. It's somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. A Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. This mug always cheers me up.
Not the worst mom. Hold on. Here we go. Nightingale came from Cauldron Lake. Okay. There we go. Next part. I can feel the Nightingale came from the lake, but why now? After 13 years, where has he been? Okay.
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
The hell?
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Did you notice?
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
You do that. You do you, buddy. You notice one thing? When they were talking about the lake, that voice kind of sounds like Venom.
This
Kinda
one of your hunches, Anderson?
Kind of sounds like
Did
Venom.
something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me.
What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
Where'd he go? Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
didn't know trees got that big. These are the
Apparently.
You need to get out more. There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Okay.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. The killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Footprints emerging from under the rug. What? He walked through a boulder? Doesn't make sense. The page.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his
What?
chest.
Oh, his chest.
I must
Okay,
find out what.
we're good. I was like, what? What do you mean put inside him, huh? I was like, that's sus. Alright, so manuscript pages.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival.
Bruh.
And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Current state? But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
There we go.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Okay. It says too many unknowns doesn't make sense. Asking wrong questions? Question mark. For some reason. So.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
A creepy twig sculpture?
Okay, you.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Can I listen to this? Let this be a warning to you, fellow trespassers. They say the lake is something formed by an erupting volcano or the sinkholes it leaves in its wake. But what if that's not true? What if it's something else, something less natural and much more man-made? Intentional? I say the lake's not formed, it's designed, and it has a purpose. The lake is a hiding place beneath the calm. That's what it was saying in like the profiling. It was like something's under there or whatever. That's kind of crazy. The lake is a hiding place. Beneath the calm surface lies a secret machinery ready to be activated at the press of a button. And the people with the bot. Oh my God, Jesus. I'm a little slow tonight. Don't worry. Ba 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 ba. All right. And the people with the button, they're in that big house by the lake preparing. I know it. Words are hard. Yes, words are very hard. It's hard over here on this channel. Words are definitely not cooperating right.
Hey, Casey. What's the far's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do. Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation.
The station heads are not currently available. Access is restricted without their permission.
Okay,
Nice
then.
talking to you, too.
Okie dokie then, alright. Alright, I guess Nightingale has something hidden inside of him. Only thing is, it's kind of hard to tell, like, where it actually goes. Okay, there we go. So the killer's watching us. Game on. Okay.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Okay.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Is that the key? I wonder if I can use that, like, to the thing. I'm curious.
Let's
though,
get the car, drive to
Oh.
Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
I'd rather not.
Just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
So
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe.
perhaps.
And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
Stuff in something for us to find.
Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner. I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Same.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Ain't much of a town. I mean, well, this is, you know, ain't much there. It kind of reminds me of Life is Strange, like the town. I don't know. Well, more like that game. Remember Blaze?
The
Remember
diner's
that?
just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
We played it.
What coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Don't know, don't care.
I don't care about you either, sir.
You had? Not enough. That's how much.
It seems like you had a little too much.
Coffee.
I think you had too much.
Rich, bittersweet nectar. Get it in Coffee World. Get it where you can. Get it now.
Jesus, Charlie.
Deerfest.
Oh dear. Cute.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here.
Give me my
I got
coffee.
you both some coffee.
Yep.
It's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You
Washington.
know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No. The Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Calder Light was passed off.
I'm gonna guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, a cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found it. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
So I got a couple clues now. All right, cool. All right, profiling. Let's profile. Hold up.
The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree bag, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
All right, so that's it.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
Once was built to hide what's there. They say the writer fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
Okay. Bookers describe multiple attackers wearing deer masks, chanting and tearing into the guy with knives. Yeah, I saw that at the very beginning. I should know.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing.
All right, so that's the necklace.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing deer fat.
Oh, God. Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
The hell? That was weird.
Hello.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult.
No shit.
Cult of the tree.
I was hoping you would show so somebody could play that. Happy birthday, Holly. Hello.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend.
Have you guys ever heard of this game? Anybody ever heard of this game?
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day.
D&D.
Wizard was always my favorite class.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd,
Deerfest.
right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
I wouldn't know I don't eat deer, but you know. You do you, buddy. I'm more of a burger and chicken, alright?
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case.
Yeah, that shit was
Always has
weird.
been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
That is
Rose has
weird.
a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible.
Very weird.
It's best not to take it personally.
But nope. Nope. Go to the morgue's examination room.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep,
How'd you do it
in
that
the
quick?
Morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
So now I got a new map, Bright Falls. You guys mind not
Anything you
standing
need,
in the way?
just,
Thank you.
Let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Hey.
Yo, that bitch was weird though. It's gonna creep me out. Does she have a daughter? Or she's gonna have a daughter?
With the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Oh hell no, it's too dark. What the hell? Why is it so dark down here, bro? Ain't no way in hell I'd be working down here. Nah.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't
Cheer?
say I feel the same.
He's joking.
Oh, actually, I wish it did. More content for me. Bro,
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient.
yo,
I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death?
butt ass naked.
What other clues can the body give me?
Could have put some clothes on him or something. I don't know.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
What was it though? Like,
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
well, he don't strike me as a naked guy either.
The
so.
body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem.
Post-mortem?
It doesn't add up.
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Okay. And that's his
There's
heart.
writing on here.
How the hell do you write
Can't
on a
make it
heart?
out.
Writing. How'd they manage that?
Yeah, how the hell is that possible? What the hell? Alright, so examination of Nightingale. Alright, so this
Time
is
to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
okay. Anything to learn from the body. There we go. Legible words on heart. How do you even do that? Like, is that seems like impossible. I don't know. Did the killers write this on the heart? How? I can't make out what it says. Okay, bruises, defensive wounds on victim. It feels like it. There we go. Okay, God, you have to do like the right one, I
Text is
guess.
smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal.
Tattoos on body and heart. How did killers have Tom? Doesn't make sense.
Right.
There we go. Cause of death. Victim was alive when strapped down. Timeline is inconsistent with bloating. Hey, or what? I hope I'm not doing this wrong. As I suspected, it looks like something was put in there. What was put where now? Because, like, at first they were like, they put something inside of them. I'm like, where? Where did they put something inside of them? Because it's got a couple entries. It's got a couple entries there.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
I don't know. Did they? Did you check? Let's see here. Cause of bloating unknown. Strange tattoos on skin and heart. Something was inserted into the chest cavity, which goes into ritual writing. And then cause of death. Chest trauma is clear. Cause of death. So chest trauma. I mean, I would say so. They cut a whole fucking, you know, hole in his chest. So that makes sense. And they pull out his heart like some kind of Mortal Kombat type finisher shit. Alright. See what's within his chest. Bro, I didn't need to see his pee-pee, bro. That's a penis! Bro, what the... Is that a wallet?
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
When are you gonna see him?
Created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case.
Uh-oh.
I have them right here. No, wait.
What the hell? What the...
Sheriff?
What the hell? Yo? Oh, hell no. Oh. This is crazy. What the fuck? Wow. How's that possible? Whoa.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
So I gotta go kill him or something, or... I don't know, why you...
He's coming. No weapon.
I got no weapon?
The page said to get into the light.
Yo, where? Try to stay in the light to avoid being detected. Oh boy, this don't look fun. Hey, yo? Nah. You don't see me? Did the light go out?
You can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
How? How do I do that? Do I leave? Safe havens will restore some of your health. If you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat, it will become temporarily Huh? Okay.
Go.
Go now? Like me? I'm scared. I don't want to. I don't want to leave. Alright, YOLO, I guess. Time to die, guys. Who's ready to die? I'm ready to die.
Vanished.
What the? Yo, what?